The Minneapolis Urban League presents On the Other Hand, a program of issues important to the community.
Good morning and welcome to the Minneapolis Urban League On the Other Hand. I'm Andy Arlinson, sitting in for Perry Price this morning. We've got a different show for you today, so I hope you stay with us and we'll see you in just a second. Thanks. Welcome back. I'm Andy Arlinson, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Again, we've got a really different show for you today. We're trying to do some different things with this show, trying to increase our viewership and getting, having the spectrum go from young to old, whatever. I'm joined by two students from the Minneapolis Urban League today, Chaka Watts and Dee Dee Harris. They are going to assist with the interview today with Rhymesayers Entertainment. Before we get started, I want to say that I appreciate the support that we've had from Channel 5 and the Urban League and Perry Price with letting myself and the students do these shows, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks. So welcome, guys. Hello. How you doing?
Welcome.
Rhymesayers, I know some of these guys from way, way back in the day, and I promised I won't call them out of their stage names or new names or whatever names, and hopefully I won't be nervous enough and that won't happen. But what I want to do is I want you guys to introduce yourselves and then give us a brief or lengthy description of what Rhymesayers Entertainment is. Starting with Slug over here.
Okay, I'm Slug. My name's Sean. I'm from a group called Atmosphere, and I'm a member of the Rhymesayers collective, and I'll pass it to Beyond.
All right, I catch the ball, on the 50-yard line. My name's Musab Ali Saad. Beyond, basically, part of Rhymesayers collective, and what Rhymesayers means or is or
you can whatever, however you want, whatever it is. Tell us.
Basically,
what it is.
Rhymesayers is just it's just basically on a this side entertainment company label, hip hop label, whatever we do, and then on this side it's like we're kind of trying to be part of building a community, a hip hop community, and just doing it like that or whatnot, which we have been doing basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And before we get into too much length with that, I want this man right here to introduce himself, because he is pretty much the mastermind behind Rhymesayers. No, he's not.
Like
okay,
that,
I'm wrong.
Some people think that, but nah, I'm Sadiq, and Rhymesayers is 5 of us, so I'm no more or no less than any of them. And that's Slug, Beyond, Anthony Davis, and Derek Turner.
Okay. I know I've seen you guys perform, and I have your CDs, and I just want to say before, these guys are blowing up. I mean, the scene in the city has been real underground, and it's been real small, and I know that you guys are basically responsible for how widespread it's become and how above ground it is. You've opened up for almost every major recording artist that's come through the Twin Cities. In the venues around here, that's right. And I just want to know the genesis of Rhymesayer. Where did all this stuff come from?
Basically, at about 95, 96, a lot of us were just kind of doing our own thing, doing shows, doing production, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it was real unfocused. It was real, it had no kind of focus. So basically what we wanted to do was take it, create an organization that could put some focus to it and help us push it further and actually make it something credible, whereas we could start releasing albums and build our own studio and get to the steps that we've been taking now.
So is that something that you've been able to accomplish so far, the record label and the studios and things like that?
Yeah, we've pretty much built our own studio from scratch. We've started the record label. We've released 2 albums since '96. We also do a lot of underground tapes in between the album projects. We got a couple projects coming up. So yeah, we've been successful. It's hard and it's a long process, being that we are independent and we do it all ourselves. We don't have a Big Willie backing us, and we're not, into that whole scene. So it's like, we work jobs during the day, and then we spend the rest of our life basically doing what we love.
Right. So you said the thing about Big Willie. I'm real curious about that. The Big Willie, and I'm sure that you're meaning the major record companies. And is that something that you guys, because I know that indie labels, if run and handled the right way, they can do very, very well.
Definitely.
Is that something that you want to stay away from, or is something somewhere down the line that you want to, is this something that you're looking forward to, being involved with a major label, or?
I mean, at this point, it's hard. We can't say, we know where we're at right now, but it's hard to say really where we're going to be tomorrow. So we try and just, deal with the here and now. And where we're at right now, yeah, we want to be self-contained. We want to have full control over what we do. That way, it makes it more credible. It gives it a lot more purpose. Everything that we receive, it means a lot more to us because we know we've worked for it. So yeah, we definitely want to, but we'll see what happens. But we definitely want to be in control, and not only that. I mean, when we sell a record, we make all the profit from it.
Right.
We're not making pennies off of each CD we sell. We make pretty much all of it. So, which is a big difference.
Yeah. So was it hard learning? Was it difficult learning the business of the music business? Like, were you guys just sitting around one day said, "This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it." Did you get books? I mean, did you have people mentoring you? Or?
Yeah, we're still learning. Unfortunately, that's like the bad thing about Minnesota. There's no real background here. I mean, there's about 2 major outlets here as far as music coming out of the Twin Cities, and anybody within that industry or within that field pretty much knows how helpful they are at a grassroots level. So without having that mentorship, avenue, or even just people who have been through the process before and that are just kind of out there showing people what to do, it's not really here in the city, at least not what we saw, So we just kind of did it. We knew what we wanted to do, so we just did whatever we had to do to get it done.
Right. So now within this group of 5 guys, it's just 5 guys?
Well, no, it goes a lot deeper than that, but basically Rhymesayers is consumed by 5. That's the nucleus, and then it's grown from that. But we were the original 5 that basically had the same, the same ideas, the same goals, the same frame of mind to put it all together.
Okay. How many? Go ahead, Dee.
I want to know, how did y'all start and what made y'all want to get into the music business? What really started y'all?
We've all been doing it probably since like junior high and earlier. I mean,
so it was just always something you just wanted to do.
Yeah,
realized
it was like music business. It was just
it
kids
was
having
what we
fun.
did. I mean, it's more so than us really being involved in the music business. I mean, we're just a part of hip hop in itself.
Exactly.
So it's like within that, we've taken and utilized the music business to actually take us further businessly. But
so how did y'all get your names? So how did all the names y'all, figure you wanted to call yourself Slug and Zion and
Stress. That's actually a good question. We've just got a minute before we have to go to break, and maybe that's something we can go into a little bit further next segment, along with I want to know about your inspiration for lyrics and maybe hopefully hear some of the poetry that you guys do compose. But before we go to break, I was just going to say, because I've known a lot of these guys for a really long time, and I don't know if I should bring up the break dancing or anything, but I guess we're going to be right back. We'll be right back to talk more with Rhymesayers Entertainment.